Basketball here, coming to you live from West Virginia State here on Video Productions, the West Virginia Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hoops Classic. I'm Tyler Rowland. We're going to go down to the court for the introduction of the starting lineups. Okay, we're back and we're ready to get things underway here at West Virginia State as we had a great first game to open it up. And the women's teams, we had Sherman, who pulled away late from Cross Lanes Christian to win 46-37. MVPs were Jaden Grayley of Sherman and Bailey Velopek of Cross Lanes Christian, as now we have the men's team of Cross Lanes Christian getting ready to play the Warriors against the Hannan Wildcats. As we have on the court, that's going to be number 23, Eli Chapman, tipping it out against number 44, Boston Myers. And here we go, ball in the air, tipped back. And it's going to be thrown down court as that'll be Cross Lanes that gets the ball to set it up. Cross Lanes in the white with the gold trim, and Hannan in the navy blue with the white trim. As it's thrown inside, they're going into the big man, and their official's going to motion. Looks like he a foot on the line, and that's going to go to Hannan. So first team turnover, as now Hannan has it. It's thrown up top. That's Eli Cade with it, and he'll hit the jumper. So Cade, a calm showing as he gets the first three of the game. And the big guy's going to take it in, go up, and miss it. But Boston Myers will get the chance to go to the free throw line for the two shots. Oh, Myers, a good build, 6'6". And good, also a good set of hands that can catch the ball. That foul will go against number 23, Eli Chapman. That'll be his first. As Myers hits the first free throw, he's going to get one more. And his second shot, it's up and good. And there we go. We're going to fix the net. There we go. As now Hannan basketball. As that'll be number 20, J.W. Adkins, inbounding. And he'll get it in to Cade. Cade, who hit a three earlier and a foul. And that one's going to go against number 4, Luke Lyle. That'll be his first, the team first. As it's inbounded to Eli Cade, number 3. He'll launch it over to Hugo as the outside. No, and that's going to be a 3. Nice shot taken by number 33, Cameron Wright. So 2 3-pointers for Hannan here early. As Goot drives in, puts a shot up, misses, tipped up, and the big guy comes down with it. He misses the shot, and Huguet will come away with it. And a foul. That's going to go against number 4, Luke Lyle, and that's going to be his second. Correct, so I thought they motioned or it's taken away, and Lyle to the bucket, lays it in. I apologize, that foul went on Boston Myers. So Myers has 1, Lyle has 1. So now it's 6-4 here early. Jump shot up and missed by Cade. Rebound goes off to Myers. And now Goot going the other way. He goes inside, feeds it to Myers, who lays it in. Nice feed from number 23, Ashton Goot, to number 44, Boston Myers, and we're knotted up here early. Huguet with the basketball, throws it in, gets it back out to Cade and over to Huguet. They throw it in to number 33, Wright, who hit Wright on the outside. He'll miss the triple. Rebound off and into the hands of number 20, Sam Molinax. He'll take the triple and miss it. Rebound tipped out, and that's going to be off. I thought for a second they were going to give it back, but that's going to go to Cross Lanes. As checking in is number 24, Ian Chafin for Hannan. And now Huguet gets over to Cade. Huguet drives it, gets it back out to Cade, and over to Chafin. And he's double teamed. He feeds it inside. Jumper taken and missed. Rebound, good positioning by number 20, Sam Molinax, to pick up his second board. He's going to throw it down, side, and it's going to be turned over to Hannan. Cameron Wright comes away with it. He's going to give it to Chapman, who goes up and misses a shot. Rebound off and a foul. And looks like they're going to call that foul on number 42, Christian Shamblin. That'll be his first, and that'll be the team's third. So 2 more will give Hannan the opportunity for the penalty bonus. As it's thrown over, 3-ball up. Hannan loves to shoot those. They've shot 7 of them already. As they go down court, does Cross Lanes. It's given up. Good movement. Molinax for the triple. Got it! And that's the first lead for Cross Lanes Christian as they're on a 7-2 run here with 4:36 to go in the first quarter. It's kicked out as Huguet has it up top. He'll give it back to Cade. Back over to Huguet, and they'll feed Chapman on the inside. He goes in, spots put up and missed. Rebound goes off. Cross Lanes Christian basketball. As it's driven in, put up, wild shot is in. Nice shot taken, and that was Molinax again. He has 5. So an 11-6 lead now for the Warriors as the ball's poked away, turnover, second as Myers comes up with it. As Goot has it up top, Ashton Goot. He'll drive inside. Nice moves from Goot. Oh, just missed the shot. Rebound by Cameron Wright. 9-0 run by Cross Lanes Christian over the last 2:42, and it's turned over. Third team turnover. As Goot has it, he'll launch it to the outside. It's driven, taken in, put up, miss. Rebound by Lyle, goes back up, misses, and he was on the line was Huguet, and that'll stay with Cross Lanes Christian. So the Warriors will have a chance to up this lead a little bit more. They were down 6-2 early as it's thrown into Goot. He'll drive, penetrate, go up, and score. Making it an 11-0 run now for Cross Lanes Christian, and it's a 7-point lead here early. Or I apologize, that was Molinax. He has 7. As Huguet has it up top. Nearly 4 minutes without a basket for Hannan until Cameron Wright hits that bucket and a timeout taken. We're going to see if this is a 30-second or a full. It's going to be a 30-second, so we'll keep it here. So far, if you're just tuning in, Hannan would jolt out to a 6-2 lead, in part by 3-pointers from Eli Cade, number 3, and number 33, Cameron Wright. Meanwhile, Cross Lanes Christian has gone on a run in part by feeding Big Boston Myers in the middle, and then Sam Molinax hit a 3 from outside, along with having a couple good drives. Molinax right now with 7 points, 3 boards for Cross Lanes Christian. Boston Myers with 4 points, 3 boards for Hannan. Eli Cade hit a 3-pointer, and Cameron Wright has 5. But I think that Hannan has some nice plays designed to pick apart that defense, and I think they just have to. I think first off, Hannan's shot the 3 more. That they're actually 2 for 4 from downtown right now. I think they're a team that's going to be much more prone to shoot the 3, and I think spacing will get it there. And of course, as it's taken in by Lyle and turned over as it's poked out of there and a foul. And that's going to go against number 42, Shamblin. And that's going to be his second. So Shamblin now likely to come out of the game as Myers checks back in. And Hannan with it now. Huguet wanted the 3, not there. He throws it away, and Lyle will take it on the run. Lyle sets back the offense. He gives it out for the 3, misses. Rebound by number 23, Chapman. As he'll take it the other way. Chapman from downtown. Got it! Fearless shot from number 23, Eli Chapman, and that is the 3rd 3-pointer for the Wildcats. So now number 23, Goot, controlling the ball. He'll get it to Lyle, and they're going to go inside to Myers. He spins, turns, goes up, and gets his 6th point. Boston Myers, a nice game on the interior, and the lead is back to 4. Huguet gives it to Cameron Wright, and he'll lob it across court. Chapman drives inside, puts it up against Myers, and it's blocked, but a foul. And that is going to be the 5th team foul on Cross Lanes Christian. It will be the 2nd on Boston Myers. So he's going to have to be careful now. So from now on, this is a new rule. There is no longer the 1-and-1 bonus or the double bonus. There is a penalty after picking up 5 fouls in a quarter as Chapman puts the first shot up, and it's nothing but net. But now what will happen, any future foul on Cross Lanes Christian on the floor or wherever, it will result in a 2-shot bonus penalty coming up for Hannan. But that will reset at the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Chapman now, his 2nd shot up, and it misses. Rebound Myers. Myers with his 4th rebound as now Goot controls it and gets it up to Molinax. He's been hot early, 7 points for him so far. It's thrown to the corner for the wing. 3 missed, but rebounded, put back up and brought out. Colin Martin, who's into the game. Good hustle from him, and Molinax again gets his 9th point. And it's up to a 5-point Cross Lanes lead. Huguet gets it over to Chapman, who drives. He'll go inside, feeds it out to number 12, Hayden Taylor, who's in the game. Chapman goes in, and a wild hook shot taken and put up by Cameron Wright, who has 7. He also hit a 3-pointer earlier, and the lead is back to 3 with under a minute to go. Goot gets it over to Molinax, who drives in, puts it up, and he's into double-digit scoring. Sam Molinax is on fire early with 11. Now under 40 to go as number 10, Huguet, has it. He gets it over to Wright and to Chapman. Wright over to Huguet. And he'll look and get it over to number 12, Taylor. As it's handed back, they're going to hold for the last shot, I think. And a foul. That's going against number 20, Mullinax, and that'll be his. Or I thought that was going to be against Mullinax. Actually, I correct that. An offensive foul away from the ball. That's going to go against Chapman. Eli Chapman will pick up his second foul. So Chapman on the floor for Hannan with 2 fouls as it's taken in and laid in. And that was a nice job by Ashton Goot. Number 23, as that one's put up and missed. And at the end of the first quarter, it's 21-14. Cross Lanes Christian leading Hannan. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the West Virginia Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hoops Classic here on Video Productions. Okay, we are back. Hannan would open up with a 6-2 lead off of 2 threes from Eli Cade and Cameron Wright. But looking at the numbers right now, the three-point percentage has been even though Hannan is 3 for 5, they trail by 7. However, they are getting out rebounded 12-4, and the points in the paint. Cross Lanes Christian leads in that category 16-4 as Chapman nets his second 3 for Hannan. Eli Chapman, he's 2 for 2 from downtown. Hannan 4 for 6 as a team. As Gooten pass is poked out, and number 20, J.W. Adkins comes away with it. Chapman inside, little jumper put up, missed. Rebound off and into the hands of number 20, Mullinax. And he'll control the basketball and get it to Goot. And over to Lyle. He drives the lane, lays it up and in. Cross Lanes has some quick guards. Lyle, one of them, and he gets his 4th point on that one. As Huguet gets it over to Chapman. Chapman against Boston, feeds it into Wright. It's kicked out and a foul. And I got to say, with number 3, Eli Cade, and number 10, Philip Huguet, I absolutely love the mullet hairstyles. Big shout out to those guys for keeping the mullet going on. As number 42, Christian Shamblin checks back in. Take note, Shamblin and number 44, Boston Myers of Cross Lanes Christian, each have 2 fouls. And for Hannan, that number 23, Eli Chapman, has 2. As it's poked out, and it's going to go back to Cross Lanes Christian here with about 7 minutes to go here in the first half. As Martin gives it over, 3 ball up, and I can't blame Mullinax for taking that one. He's feeling it with 11. That's going to go back to Hannan. Mullinax is 5 for 8 from the field, 11 points and 4 rebounds on this one. As now Eli Cade is it up. They go back as they go inside and put up, missed. Rebound by Mullinax. Sam Mullinax will set it up, give it over to the corner for the jumper, miss. Rebound by Cameron Wright, his second. As Cade has it, he's going to try the second triple and miss it. Rebound goes off, And Goot will take it. He's going to go coast to coast, put it up, miss, but draw the foul on Wright. And that'll be Wright's first foul, the team's first. Shamblin on the court for Cross Lanes with 2 fouls, and Chapman on the court with Hannan for 2 fouls. As at the line is number 23, Goot. He'll drain the first one, and he'll get one more. And right now, 3 for 3 from the line is Cross Lanes Christian. One more shot coming up as number 22, Landon Ballard, checks into the ball game. And it's nearly taken away, and that'll go back to Hannan. I think Hannan has been at their best when they moved the ball around and, gotten everybody just about a touch on a possession. I feel like at times they've had some great ball movement, but at times they've had a lot of times where it's been one-on-one as it's taken away by Cross Lanes. Goot with it now, takes the jump shot, and it rattles in. Ashton Goot with his 6th point, and the lead is up to double digits, the largest of the game so far for Cross Lanes. As it's taken in by Hayden, he'll give it out to Huguet, who hits the 3. 5 for 8 from downtown is Hannan, and that's one way to get back in it, move the ball around, get a good open 3, which has certainly aided them in this game, but Goot gets right back in there. That is 22 points in the paint for Cross Lanes Christian compared to 4 for Hannan, and that's a turnover. That'll go back to Cross Lanes Christian, as that is the 8th team turnover for Hannan compared to 4 for Cross Lanes Christian. It's also worthy to note Cross Lanes Christian winning the rebounding battle 15-6 right now, including 6 offensive boards. As that'll be Goot running the point. He'll get it over to Mullinax, who takes a shot and misses. Rebound by number 12, Hayden Taylor. Huguet now with it. He'll get it over to Taylor. And they go over to the corner for the triple. That one's missed. Rebound goes to Cross Lanes Christian. The Warriors now with it. That's Goot. He's going to go into the lane, put it up and in. Goot with a burst of explosion through there. Just when it looked like he was going to reset the offense, he goes in and picks up his 10th point. And now it's an 11-point lead as the shot's taken and missed. Rebound by Goot. Goot will take the mid-range shot and miss it. Rebound off into the hands of Cross Lanes, who puts it back up. But there's going to be a foul call. We'll see who that. And that's going to go against number 33, Cameron Wright. That'll be his 2nd, the team's 2nd of the quarter, as Wright and Chapman, number 33 Wright, number 23 Chapman, on the court for Hannan right now with 2 fouls. And right now only Shamblin for Cross Lanes Christian on the court with 2 fouls. Although Boston Myers has 2 fouls, he's on the bench, though, for Cross Lanes Christian as now I believe a substitution. Yes, that's Gabe Mullinax checking in for the first time, as Lyle's going to get one more, and he'll miss that one. So 4 to 6 from the free throw line are the Warriors, as now Chapman running the point. He'll drive in. He'll feed it inside to Wright and just can't hang on, turned over. As now number 4, Lyle goes in, and it's put up and in. Who else? Ashton Goot running the court. He's leading all scorers now with 12. And it's a 7-0 run for the Warriors over the last minute, 25 seconds. It's taken out. Chapman takes it and hits it. It's a 3. 6 for 11 from downtown is Hannan, and that's Chapman's 3rd three-pointer. Lead back, and that was badly needed. Mullinax in the corner, takes it, gets it out. Lyle drives into the bucket, puts it up and in. Just too quick at this point from those guard positions. As again, points in the paint. It's 28-4 in favor of the Warriors. Chapman drives, fakes, throws it over to Chafin, and he'll give it up to Taylor and over to Wright. Chapman posting up, spins, turns, goes up, and misses. Rebound, good hustle from Hayden Taylor to give his team a second shot. Chapman again misses the three, but Wright's there to scoop it up and in. That's 9 points along with 4 rebounds now for Cameron Wright. Lyle with the basketball, penetrates the lane, loses control, and they're going to call that'll be a turnover. We'll go back to Hannan. And they're going to have to devise something, I think, to deal with just those guards for Cross Lanes Christian just right now, just getting a lot of penetration into the lane. I think Hannan will have to find a way to adjust and slow that down a little bit, as now number 3, Eli Cade, is back in, as is number 20, J.W. Adkins. Huguet with it, gets it over to Chapman. Here in the second quarter, Huguet wanted it, instead drives in, kicks it out. Chapman for the triple, misses it. Huguet there to put it up and in. Philip Huguet, his second bucket, the other being a 3, and the lead is back to 8. As Molinax launches it inside, and the big guy's going to post up, spin, turn, go up, and score. Tough shot from Christian Shamblin. That's his first bucket. As now Eli K will handle it for Hannan. He'll get it to Wright. Thought about the 3. Chapman's going to take the mid-range shot. Miss it. Rebound by Lyle. And Ashton Goot will run with it. He'll get it over to the corner. Lyle drives, kicks it out. Molinax to the bucket, lays it up, and in. Sam Molinax with 13 now, 6 for 10 from the field. And it's up to a 12-point lead. Chapman now with it. He has 3 threes on the game. He gets it over to Cade. And over to number 20, Adkins. Back up to Cade. And over to Chapman. He'll look, get it out. Huguet. I think the ball got poked. He gives it to Cade. Screen coming. Cade with the basketball, guarded tightly, gives it to Wright, and he'll get fouled by Lyle. And that'll be Lyle's second foul. So right now, Lyle, number 4, and Shamblin, number 42 for the Warriors, on the court with 2 fouls. Number 23, Chapman, and number 33, Wright, for the Wildcats, on the court with 2 fouls. And they're going to call that a backcourt violation. Turnover will give the ball back to the Warriors. That'll be the 10th team turnover for the Wildcats. As now it's thrown to the corner, driven inside, and turned over. 6-team turnover for the Warriors. As it's thrown to Chapman, he'll drive the lane, put it up, and miss it. Rebound now as Goot runs with it. Goot goes inside, kicks it out. Molinax for his second triple. Got it! Sam Molinax is putting on a show. 16 in the first half to go along with 5 rebounds. And the lead is up to 15. Adkins with it. He looks and gets it back to Huguet. Huguet into the teeth of the defense. It's poked out, and it'll stay with Hannan. And that's number 22, Landon Ballard, checking back in for the Warriors, as it's going to be inbounded right to Chapman underneath, taken away. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it back to the Warriors. Again, 2 glaring differences in this game. 20-11, Cross Lanes Christian out rebounding Hannan, and points in the paint 30-8 in favor of Cross Lanes, and fast break points 13-3 in favor of Cross Lanes Christian as Goot hits the 3. He has 15 now. Chapman at the buzzer. Oh, I don't know if that would have counted or not. It went over the backboard. That was a wild one. But that's going to do it for the first half. It's 45-27. The Cross Lanes Christian Warriors leading the Hannan Wildcats. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the West Virginia Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hoops Classic here on Video Productions. Okay, we're back and ready to start the second half. So halftime they're changing from 10 to 15 minutes from what I understand. As for Hannan, who has the basketball, it's going to be number 3, Cade, as he takes it in and draws the foul. That'll be number 20, J.W. Adkins, number 10, Philip Huguet, number 33, Cameron Wright, number 23, Eli Chapman, and for the Warriors across Lane Christian, you have number 4, Luke Lyle, number 20, Sam Molinax, number 23, Ashton Goot, number 42, Christian Shamblin, and number 44, Boston Myers, as Cade misses the first, and he's going to get one more, and that one is good. Team is 2 for 4 from the line is Hannan, and now that cuts the lead back to 17. I think if I'm Hannan, as now Molinax gets in there, and he's blocked by Wright. And now Chapman on the run. Finds Wright, who, misses a gimme. Wright had it in there. That was a good find from Chapman, but now cross lanes of the basketball. Molinax drives. He's cut off, gets it back outside to Lyle. Lobs it out as the big guy's going to spin, turn, go up, and draw the foul. I do feel like Hannan has adjusted their guard positioning defensively to try to prevent some of those easy drive-ins for the baskets. Of course, the bad news is Boston Myers is out on the court. He only played 9 minutes in the first half due to foul trouble, as the first shot's up and it's missed by Shamblin. He's going to get one more, though. And the second shot for Shamblin up and nothing but net. And as a team, Cross Lanes Christian is 5 for 8 from the free throw line. As now Wright with it, he'll throw it in back to Wright. Good passing, and Wright gets the bucket. Cameron Wright now with 11. And that stops an 11-1 Cross Lanes run going back to the first half. 3 balls up and good by Ashton Goot. He has 18. He's 2 for 3 from downtown to go along with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Adkins with the basketball. He's picked up by Goot, poked out by Goot, taken away, and Goot has a run out to the layup. Ashton Goot putting on a show, and he has 20 now, including 3 steals I forgot to mention. Chapman now over to Cade, inside to Chapman, and he adjusts, gets it into Wright, who scores again. That's a nice little high-low combination between Chapman and Wright, and it gets Hannan cuts on the board once again. As Goot goes into the lane, he'll take the mid-range shot. He's feeling it with 22. Ashton Goot. And it's over to Wright now. Hannan running. Wright goes into Myers, and he gets caught traveling, and that's the thing, that big man in the middle, Boston Myers. I think that's what honestly forced that one, as that'll be the 13th turnover for Hannan, as Cross Lanes Christian has 6. As it's given out. Goot, and they turns it over. Wright over to Chapman. And the big guy's going to run. He feeds Cade, who goes inside. Cade, reverse lay-in, good. Eli Cade, number 3, with the reverse lay-in. He hit a 3 to open the game, and that's his second field goal. As it's thrown inside, Goot back out, Molinax, good ball movement. 3 ball up and miss. Rebound Chapman, and he'll feed Huguet. He'll try the long ball and miss it. Rebound Shamblin. Molinax with it. And he'll lob it inside to Myers. The big guy, Myers, spins, turns, goes up, misses, gets his own rebound, goes up, misses, tipped up, and into the hands of J.W. Adkins. Chapman with the basketball, drives inside. He's going to go in, spin, turn, go up, and miss it. Rebound by number 4, Lyle. And that'll be number 23, Ashton Goot, with the basketball. Goot 9 for 14 from the field in this one. He's shooting pretty darn good. 3 ball up and missed. Rebound Chapman. I might have jinxed him there as Chapman takes it. He's going to feed Wright, who runs the court, lays it in. Wright, who has, I believe, 6 points this half now, and lead back to 17. Shamblin drives in, puts it up, count it, and the foul. Christian Shamblin gets his second bucket, and he's going to have a chance to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. As checking back in is number 10, Colin Martin for the Warriors, and for the Wildcats of Hannan, number 24, Ian Chafin will check back in. As Shamblin puts the first shot up, and that rattles out. Or it puts that was an and one. I don't know why I said the first shot up is right. Lobs it cross court as they go inside to Cade. He puts it up, gets blocked, and will get to go to the free throw line. Number 3, Eli Cade, who has 6 points on the game in 16 minutes of play, and he'll get a chance for 2 more for his team to try to chip into this lead. He'll put the first one up, and it goes out. But he'll get one more. Neither team shooting real well from the free throw line. Hannan 2 for 5. Cross Lanes Christian 5 for 9. One more coming up for Cade. It's up. And that one's off. Rebound Shamblin. Mullinax down court. And he gets it in. Put up and missed. Rebound Cade. He'll go the other way with it. Eli Cade gets it over. 3 ball way off and tip back in. Good hustle from Chafin to get there, but just couldn't keep it in. I thought Phil Huguet forced that one a little bit, but I think that's something that I think Hannan needs to realize. You're down 19, but it's something that's tough, but not impossible. As Scoot goes in, kicks it out. Lyle drives, puts the floater up and misses. Rebound into the hands of Chafin, and he's going to run with numbers. Chafin throws it to right. He catches it, and he hangs on, puts it up, misses, and the rebound goes to Mullinax, but they're going to say he was on the line, and that will go back to Hannan. But if you're Hannan, you just have to try to chip into this piece by piece and not try to rush it. Cade's open for 3. Got it! And it's back to 16. Eli Cade up to 9 now. That's his second triple. As Mullinax has it, he gives it up. Goop for the triple. In and out. Rebound by Cade. And it's hit out off of Cade, and that'll go back to the Warriors. Rebounding this half is 8-7 in favor of Hannan. A much better scenario from the first half when they were lost that battle by 9 as the shots missed, rebound off, and it's going to go back to Hannan. So there you go, a chance to chip into it a little bit more. Cross Lanes is good; they're going to get their points, but you have to be smart how you try to make that comeback and just slowly set small goals and slowly keep chipping away as. It's thrown away. Goot gets the turnover. 14th team turnover for Hannan. Goot, reverse lay-in, got it, and one. He's going to get to go to the line for a chance at his 25th point in this one. Ashton Goot, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. And now he's going to have a chance to get the 3-point play. As Goot hits it, he's up to 25. I think it's safe to say if there's an MVP for Cross Lanes Christian, it's probably going to be Goot. As now, and that was big too. Huguet up to Cade and nearly turned over. Huguet over to the corner, and that's going to go off the foot of Chafin. That'll go back to Cross Lanes. As number 12, Hayden Taylor, checks back in for Hannan. Oh, now Goot will have the basketball. And that was a big play he made to stop because, Hannan had cut the lead to 16 as Lyle kicked it out. Jumpers missed. Rebound by number 12 by Taylor. That's his third board. As now Huguet over to Wright for the triple. Got it! Cameron Wright with his second 3. And he has 18, leading all scorers for Hannan. And it's got taken inside and a blocking foul called. And that's going to go against Huguet. That'll be his first. As it looked like number 22, Landon Ballard, checking back in for the Warriors. As Molinax has it, he throws it into Boston, who misses the shot. Boston gets his own board, misses that one. Rebound up, and Eli Cade comes out of there with it, and a foul. And that foul's going to go against number 44, Boston Myers. I think a frustration foul on his part, and that'll be his third. But Myers right now the only player on the court with 3 fouls as Cade has the basketball. He'll tuck the triple and miss it. Chapman, a fight for it. Myers comes down with the basketball. Ashton Goot with it. Hey, Goot against Cade, takes the jumper, got it. Ashton Goot feeling it. He's up to 27 right now. And the lead is back up to 18. Huguet with a basketball. He'll throw it cross court. As Hannan is turned over. 16th team turnover for Hannan. Only 7 for the Warriors. As Goot drives in, jump shot up and in. He is on fire. Ashton Goot, 12 of 19 for 29 points, and it's now a 20-point lead again. He has responded anytime that they have needed it for cross lanes, as now it's thrown inside, and they're going to call a foul on Boston. Boston not happy with that one. I can't say I really blame him just from my angle, but Boston's going to come out of the game. He has 4 fouls, and Shamblin will check back in. And now it's inbounded. Huguet will get it and give it over to Cade. Right for the triple. And he'll miss it. Rebound, though, by Taylor. He's made some big ones tonight. Huguet for the 3. Got it! Philip Huguet with his second three-pointer. Hannan is 9 from 20 in that department for 45%. And a travel turnover for Cross Lanes Christian. So now Cade with it. He'll lob it over to Huguet. And they may hold for the last shot. No, Cade will take the 3. He'll miss it. Tipped up and come down with it. Cade now, and that one goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to Cross Lanes Christian with 6 seconds. It was 5.9 to be exact remaining. And a timeout call. It'll be a 30-second timeout called. So if you're tuning in, Hannan led 6-2 early. That's been the only time that they've led in this game. They led for a total of a minute and 22, but after that, it's been Cross Lanes Christian. They've extended the lead to as high as 20, but that's they haven't quite put this one to rest just yet. Hannan has been more than in this game at times and has threatened to make runs. It's going to be interesting to see how they compare in that area. But looking at the second half, I'm just breaking through some numbers here, as Hannan's shooting 47% compared to 37 for Cross Lanes, as that will be inbounded by Goot. He gets it to Shamblin, back to Goot, and he's going to go in. Goot at the buzzer, missed it, and that'll do it for the third quarter, as it's 62-45. Cross Lanes Christian leading Hannan. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the West Virginia Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hoops Classic on Video Productions. Okay, we're back getting ready to start the fourth quarter for Cross Lanes Christian. For the Warriors, we have number 20, Molinax, number 23, Goot, number 22, Ballard, number 42, Shamblin, and number 4, Lyle. For Hannan, we have number 33, Wright, number 3, Cade, number 20, Adkins, number 23, Chapman, and number 10, Huguet on the court as it's thrown over, and Lyle now in the corner. He'll take it in. Mid-range shot up and miss. Rebound goes into the hands of Huguet. He takes it and gives it over to Cade. One of the three first turned over. 18th team turnover. It's thrown to Lyle. He'll lay it up and in. Good hustle from Luke Lyle. That's his 8th point. They go along with 4 boards, 2 assists, and 2 steals in this one as it's back to a 19-point lead. Cade with the basketball up top. He gives it to Chapman. He'll throw it over to Adkins and back up to Huguet. And he'll let it fly and miss. Rebound by Cade. He's guarded by Molinax. Cade goes in and throws it away. Shamblin recovers the turnover. 19th team turnover. It's thrown down to Lyle, but too high as now that's going to be a turnover. And that'll be the 9th team turnover for Cross Lanes Christian. But again, points off turnovers tonight, 22-7 in favor of Cross Lanes Christian. And the ball goes into my hands as I was unaware of that. The ball gets hit right into my hands. That's going to give it back, and Goot gets a steal, lays it in for his 31st point. Ashton Goot with the bucket, and it's a 21-point lead. I guess you could say I gave him the assist on that since he knocked it into my hands. As now Adkins has it up top, gets it to Chapman, and they go inside right, cut off, and they're going to call a travel. 21st team turnover. Ashton Goot, 31 points, 4 rebounds, 6 steals. So now it's a 21-point lead as it's taken in, kicked out, and Molinax drives, puts it up and in. They're feeling it on just about all angles are the Warriors as Molinax now with 18. Chapman handling the ball, gives it to Cole. Back to Chapman and over to Huguet, and he'll let the 3 fly and miss. Rebound by Lyle. That's a 5th board for Lyle. They go down court, and Goot, why not let it fly? He missed it. And it comes off. 3 ball by Molinax that misses. Rebound into the hands of, that's going to go to Wright. Chapman now controlling it for Hannan. He's going to go into the lane, big body, puts it up, misses. And that's going to go back to the Warriors, who slow it down as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Shamblin with the basketball. Over as that's going to be, and that'll be that'll be a foul. And that's going to go against number 20, J.W. Adkins. That'll be his first. A 10-3 run over the last 4.5 minutes by Cross Lanes Christian. As Lyle inbounds, he throws it inside. Little jump hook by Shamblin misses. Rebound by number 5, Jackson Stickler, who's checked into the game. It's taken the other way. Wright with it. It's cut off. Chapman, he feeds it into Wright, post up, and the big guy's going to miss it. I think he was shocked how open he was, and he gets the bucket that time, and he has 20. He has good hands on the inside, as now it's taken in by Molinax, who puts it up and in. Sam Molinax with 20. As now Huguet will control the basketball. Huguet against Goot, and you better watch Goot He has 6 steals. It's thrown to Cade and to right back to Cade. Huget with it, and it's taken away. And this is going to be Molinax down court. Molinax lays it up, missed it, but drew the foul. That'll go against number 5, Jackson Stickler. And Molinax will get to go to the free throw line where he has not been there yet today. Cross Lanes Christian 6 for 10 as a team from the line. Hannan has been 2 of 6. And that first one is in. As number 12, Taylor Hayden, checking in. One more coming up. And misses. Rebound, though, by Shamblin. He's going to post up, turn, and miss it. Rebound right. And the big guy gets his 8th rebound. Right over to Cade. And over to the corner. That's Taylor with it. And nearly taken away. A fight for it. And that'll be a foul called. And substitution is number 10, Colin Martin, comes back in for the Warriors. And that foul's going to go against number 5, Jackson Stickler. That'll be his 2nd. And the team's 3rd. As it's handled on the outside. Goot inside. Goot kicks it out. 3 ball up. And good by Luke Lyle. And he's now into double digits. Goot with 31. Molinax with 21. Lyle with 11. As right to Chapman, who lays it up and in. Nice take from Eli Chapman. He has 12, including 3 triples, and the lead is back to 25. Goot running the point for Cross Lanes Christian. He gets it over. And Goot up top. And it's number 4. That's Lyle going in. They kick it to the corner for the triple. That's missed. Ball's tipped out. And it's taken, put up, and in by number 11, Gabe Molinax, who gets his first bucket. Seeing the young guys get the court now and get some action is now right with the bucket. The crowd exploded behind me when Molinax scored right for the 3, missed it. Rebound Chapman. He posts up, finds right for, puts it up, misses. Rebound by Goot. And he's going to go coast to coast with it. Goot lays it up for his 33rd point. A historic performance tonight for Goot. And a timeout called. I'm looking to see if this is a full or a 30. It's going to be a full. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the West Virginia FCA Hoops Classic here on Video Production. Okay, we're back for Cross Lanes Christian. Goot is checked out of the game for the final time tonight, I would say, with 33 points. In for them is number 11, Gabe Molinax. That's number 42, Christian Shamblin. Number 10, Colin Martin. Number 22, Landon Ballard. And number 4, Luke Lyle for Hannan. That is number 24. That's Ian Chafin. Number 23, that's Eli Chapman. That's number 12, that's Hayden Taylor. Number 5, Jackson Stickler. Number 2, Xander Hagley with it as Chapman fakes the three, goes inside, kicks it out, and it's out. And he puts up the floater, misses, and rebound by Chapman. He's going to go up and get the bucket. Nice job from Eli Chapman, his 14th point to go along with 6 boards and 5 assists. That Chapman to Wright combination is going to be something I'm sure this Hannan team will build on over the course of the year, that high-low game. As now Martin has it, he's going to kick it out as it's taken in and laid in by number 11, Gabe Molinax for his second bucket. And Chapman's poked out of there. And it's going to go to Hannan. As it's inbounded, and Martin has it, he's going to go down court. Martin against the zone. He'll give it over. And back to Molinax. He's going to drive in. Kick it out, put up, and in by number 22, Landon Ballard for his first bucket. As Chafin has it and misses, rebound by Molinax, Gabe Molinax. As now he's going to take it and a whistle blows, and I believe this is going to be a substitution timeout taken. They're going to take a quick timeout. And both teams, I think, are going to, I think Hannan's going to keep the same vibe they have out there, but Cross Lanes has a few more players, is going to empty the rest of their bench. So a good show. I mean, both teams showed, it's early in the year. I mean, if you're Cross Lanes Christian, no question, you got to be excited at a win like this. To come in and play so well, to have Ashton Goot go off for 33 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, or 3 assists, along with 6 steals. And I mean, of course, Sam Molinax, 21 points for him, 9 of 15 shooting, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. But Hannan, a lot of potential. Cameron Wright, 20 points for him. And this is the team that shot the 3 ball pretty well, 39%. I think over the course of the year, you'll see them getting more of that flow offensively, as now the bench emptied for Cross Lanes Christian. And it looks like they're just going to, no, it's taken away. Jackson Stickler the other way. And he's going to go into the teeth of the defense and miss the shot. Rebound goes to number 12, Nathan Steele. That's him. Number 2, Andrew Bowling. Number 3, Coda Clark. Number 24, Malachi McCormick. And number 30, that's Isaiah McFarland, that's on the court for Cross Lanes Christian. As Bowling has it out front, he's going to give it up. 3 balls up. Get in there. That's going to do it for this one. And the final score is Cross Lanes Christian defeats Hannan 82-51. We're going to hang around shortly as the teams shake hands, and we will have a presentation to the MVPs of each team. I don't see how Ashton Goot's not going to get it for Cross Lanes Christian, but we'll see what goes down on that end as they get ready to announce. But gosh, what a good first couple games it's been. The first game, as we're going to turn it over to the court for the announcements of the awards.
For the Hannan Wildcats, put your hands together, please. For number 33, Cameron Wright. Congratulations, Cameron. And for Cross Lanes Christian School, put your hands together for number 23, Ashton.
Okay, congratulations to Ashton Goot of Cross Lanes Christian and to Cameron Wright of Hannan, two very deserving players. We're going to take a break and come back with plenty more basketball, as next up we're going to have Greater Beckley competing against West Logan. I'm Tyler Rowland. You're watching the West Virginia Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hoops Classic here on Video Productions.